Hello, everybody. This is my first time being live on Zoom and live on Instagram, so bear with me. I'm going to be doing this so that everyone is getting my attention. But I'm really excited to share with you guys a little bit on how I got started in this business and what it looks like from a market partner perspective. Maybe you're on this call because you're interested in the business. Maybe you're just like curious, want to be a fly on the wall. I'm going to try to keep this to 15 minutes so that we have time for Q&A at the end. So I'm not so good at reading comments as they happen, but I promise I will take questions at the end. So my name is Jenny Sanzo. Yes, I sell shampoo on the internet. No, that was not my original life plan. I have been with this company for 7.5 years at this point, and it has exceeded every expectation. And I really didn't have a lot of expectations when I got started. I call myself an accidental network marketer because that's really what happened. I joined because somebody sent me a sample to review on my blog, right? I actually didn't realize it was an MLM when I agreed to try it because she just said it was a new naturally based anti-aging hair care line. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. Like I was doing product reviews all the time. It was just a normal part of what I did. So I told her I would try it. And then it came and I'm expecting a box and I get this little sample packet and a note. And I'm like, oh my God, it's direct sales shampoo. It's going to be terrible. So I used it a day. I didn't have to go anywhere, but it blew my mind. And I am not afraid to admit when I was wrong. And this shampoo was so good, you guys, that like years of being anti-MLM, like, no, I will not review your product. No, I will not try your product. No, I will not join your team. Out the window. That's how good this shampoo was. And I posted a before and after picture on my blog's Facebook page. And I kid you not, like my phone started blowing up with comments and everybody was asking me where to buy it. So I impulsively signed up to be a market partner. So I went from like, ooh, I don't like MLMs. That's gross. I'm a blogger. I'm too cool for that to like, it's fine. I can make it fine. The people trust me. I know good shampoo when I see it. It's going to be fine. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to treat it like an affiliate and it is going to be fine. Maybe I can generate $300 to $500 a month and buy some cute shoes. Like these were my goals. I'd love to tell you guys that I researched tons of compensation plans and I knew this was a startup and I saw the potential. I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. Guys, I washed my hair with the shampoo. It was really good. And I impulsively signed up. Like this happened in a span of like 2.5 minutes. So what do? I slap my link right in the thread of that before and after. And I'm like, you can buy it for me. I'm a Monat rep now. And that was that. Like, it really was that stupid and that simple. It was so impulsive. I had no plan. But what did happen was people clicked through and shopped. I mean, as a blogger, people were used to being like, hey, buy this, it's good. And buying it. So I kind of had that little bit of an advantage. But guys, I made back my investment the first day. My poor husband walks in the door after work and I'm like, guess what? I sell shampoo on the internet now. And he was just like, what? Like you do what? And he goes, how much did that cost me? And I was able to tell him I made back my investment day one. Obviously that is not typical, but that's what happened for me. Now, it wasn't until after I was already involved with the company that I realized they were a startup, that they were American made, that they were based right in Miami, that they were immigrant owned, and like the ideal picture of the American dream. The family that owns this company just has the best story. The corporate staff just has so much experience and such huge hearts. And the mission of this company is all about making a difference. And they inspire us to use our businesses as a platform for doing good. We started with a department for gratitude. Now we have our own 501c3 charitable organization. And it's been so remarkable to be a part of this company. So I don't know what your beliefs are, but I totally believe that sometimes it's just like a God thing. And that's how I felt like this was for me, because I could have done research for years and not been able to find a company that was a more perfect fit for me. I absolutely loved the products. I loved that they were naturally based, non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free, American-made, and that they worked. Like they delivered on their promises, and that was huge. So the products were great. The people, both corporate and the people that I've met through this business, are the most exceptional, inspiring, positive, high vibe, high energy people that I'm lucky enough to work with. And the pay plan is super lucrative and uncapped income potential. So I started this business completely on a whim, but once I dug in and realized the gift that this opportunity was, it just started to get more and more of my time. So I quickly scaled back on my blog and put more and more time into my Monat business. I decided to start building a team. I found out that there was a founder opportunity on the table where I could earn profit shares in the company. So I made it my mission to do that, and I succeeded. I am a global founder with this company. And what's really cool about that is that there's still profit sharing opportunities available. So one of the cool things about Monat is as we launch new markets, they allow its market partners to build in those countries. A lot of times companies will, when they launch a new country, they'll build direct to themselves and it'll be a completely separate entity, and the company would have like teams in different countries. That is not how we work. So we are able to build teams and customer bases across countries. Like any country we operate in, we're able to enroll customers and team members there. And that is huge. And in doing so, anytime we launch a new country, there's profit sharing opportunities. So right now we are getting ready to launch New Zealand on October 1st. And those people will have the opportunity to earn shares, not just in the New Zealand market, but in our entire Asia Pacific market as we continue to grow and launch new countries throughout Asia. We opened Australia last year. So that is our hub, is in Australia, and now we're launching New Zealand next month, and we're going to continue launching new countries. So they say the best time to join a company is when they're still launching new products and new markets, and we're still doing both. We actually just launched a new line that targets hair loss, hair shedding, and breakage, like the two biggest issues that people complain about. It targets both. It's actually on pre-sale till midnight tonight. And the clinical studies behind this are absolutely amazing. We partnered with the University of Miami, and this is going to be a game changer for the industry. We were just at our convention in St. Louis, and all the hairstylists on my team were like losing my mind when this was up on the screen and we were learning all about this and the results of the clinical studies. Just really, really cool. And more innovation is coming down the road. So this is a company that is always growing, always looking to get the next best thing and the latest in science and technology. And it is so cool to be a part of that. We are launching a BB cream that is different from anything else on the market. I haven't got mine yet, but some of the girls were able to pick theirs up when we were in St. Louis, and the before and afters I'm seeing are amazing. And people are saying it feels so light on their skin. I have my fingers crossed that it's coming on Friday, but I don't actually know that. So just know that that's coming too. So we're still launching new products. We're still launching new markets. We turned 8 years old in October, and I've been here for 7.5 of those years. And it's honestly been one of the greatest privileges of my life because I love the heart of this company. I love the team that I have built, and it's been a very intentional thing. I know some people have certain opinions about MLM, network marketing, direct sales. It is my favorite part about this business because when I had a traditional, and I still do, I still have a wardrobe styling business and I still do personal shopping, but that ends with me, right? I can build that as big as I want, but it's just my success. There's something about being able to kind of like pay that forward and kind of forge a path and then help others do the same thing. And that's what we do in network marketing. Like if you like to help people and like developing as a leader, if that's something that gets you really excited, you will absolutely love this industry. And I love our team culture. It really really kind of mimics our company's culture, which is super inclusive, super positive and uplifting. There's never where you feel like there's not a seat for you or you haven't arrived yet and you're not worthy of this or that, the other thing. It really is a culture that encourages you to constantly be getting better and better. So I am obsessed with the people that I work with. I love what I do. I have never stuck with anything as long as I've stuck with this business. And I am just excited now, if not more excited than I was back when I started, because it's not just about me anymore. There are thousands of women on my team, and I see the fire in them and I see the excitement in them. And I know what's possible with this business. I have girls who are perfectly happy being a part of the community and getting a discount on their products. I have girls happy making a couple $100s a month, and girls with part-time income, full-time income, executive level income and beyond. I'm an associate executive director with this company. I'm also a $1 Million Club member. That means I earned over $1 million in commission. I feel weird talking about money. We talk about money weird in this industry where other industries don't talk about money like this. But I think it's just to show people what's possible. So I earned my first $1 million with this company in under 6 years. Like, I was a teacher before I was with Monat. It would have taken me 20 years to earn that kind of money before. So like the income potential is insane. And there's people who make my paychecks look like, whatever. So the ability for growth is huge, and you really can treat this business however you want. So you can work as much or as little as you want. It can be a hobby. It can be a part-time job. It could be a full-time job. It can be your life's passion. Wherever you see it fitting in, it can be that for you. And that's what's so cool about this. And it's not the same for everybody, and it can change. Like, there's been seasons in my life where this wasn't my main focus. I mean, we all lived through 2020, right? I decided to homeschool my kids at that point. My husband was living in New York. I was living in Florida. I was homeschooling my kids. So my business was on the back burner. I was maintaining, but I wasn't building. And you know what? That's okay. What other job would I have been able to have that sort of time freedom and flexibility? Who would pay me what Monat pays me? Like, sometimes I'm like, you guys sure? Because I really didn't do that much this month, So that's what residual income is. And that's the opportunity that's available to you. And I love that the buy-in is so low, because it really levels the playing field. So you can get started in this business for $199. Like, I joke that that's for less than the price of a trip to Target, but like, it's pretty accurate, right? Like, I call Target the $200 store, because how does 3 plus 4 plus $7.99 equal $200? But it does. It ends up happening every time I go in there. Just ask my husband. So for less than the price of a trip to Target, you can start a business. There's no gotcha. I think everybody is like, well, what's the catch? There's not a catch. There's no inventory. There's no monthly minimums. There's no quotas. People are always like, yeah, but how much do you have to buy every month? Like, nothing. I could not buy anything ever and still get a paycheck. Like, I could sneakily be using Pantene and never buy the shampoo and still get a paycheck. I wouldn't recommend it. That stuff's like floor wax, but I'm just saying, there's no requirements on our purchases. I buy the products because I love them and I want to, not because somebody's making me. I don't have to carry inventory. It is not a party plan. It allows me the freedom to build this business the way that I want to. And that just got even better. So we now have kind of an affiliate track to our compensation plan. And what that means is you're able to move through the first 3 ranks in our compensation plan without building a team. It wasn't that way before, where really you felt like, okay, if I really want the money, I have to team build. It's not the case anymore. Obviously, we still have that traditional MLM aspect of our compensation plan. And if you want to make it all the way to the top, at some point, you're going to have to build a team. But if you're really just interested in some extra income and marketing a product and don't want the responsibility of growing a team and don't want to do that part, you don't have to do that part. And you can still earn 15 to 30% commission on what your customers are buying. You can earn 3 to 10% volume bonuses on top of that, additional volume bonuses on top of that, rank advancement bonuses because you're able to move through the comp plan without a team. It can all be just based on your sales. So if you're already leveraging affiliate marketing and links on your social media, this is a no-brainer. And that was really my intention back when I started. Was I had a blog, I was already in affiliate programs. I was like, yeah, I'll link to the shampoo and the people will buy it. It'll be great. I didn't intend on participating in the comp plan. Obviously, I wisened up and did, but I love that this gives people that pathway to be a part of this company without feeling the pressure to build a team if that's not like on their heart, that's something that they want to do. So that just was announced at our convention. So what I love, and then I'm going to stop talking and let you guys answer questions. But what I love the most about being a part of this company is how well they treat the field and how they look to us for feedback, how they listen to us and value our opinions and are constantly evolving and making things better. Back when I started, we had 9 hair care products. We didn't even have a hairspray. We were a hair care company without a hairspray, without literally 9 products. It was like, okay, so do you want more volume, less volume, or are you a man? Like, that's all we had. We had like our 3 systems and our oil. And that's how we grew this in the beginning. Now I think we have, I forget, it's like over 90 products. We have hair care, skin care, wellness. And just when I think like they can't outdo themselves, they do. So if this is something that you are interested in, my best advice to you is to give it a shot because you literally have nothing to lose. Even our business packs have a 30-day money back guarantee. Like, you can get the pack, you can open it up, and 2 weeks later be like, what have I done? And you can send it back and you can get a refund. So there's literally nothing to lose here, but you're not going to know unless you try. So if you're on this call, I don't know who invited you on this call. I don't know if you're watching me on the Instagrams. If this is intriguing at all, give it a shot because you have nothing to lose. Like, maybe you'll end up getting your products for free. They'll end up paying for themselves. Maybe you'll make some shoe money. Maybe it'll change your whole life, because it changed my whole life. We were able to relocate and live by family because of the extra income that I made over those 6 years. It was completely unexpected. It was such a blessing. And my entire married life, we did not live by either side of our family. And we were able to officially move last summer and leave New York and live in Florida. This business has given me choices that I wouldn't have had otherwise. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with everybody, because I know the potential that it has. I understand that it's not for everybody, but the only way you're going to know whether or not this is for you, and if this is something you want to pursue, is to give it a shot. And there's nothing to lose. And we are a lot of fun. I will say, like, all my girls are tagging me in all their content and all their reels and things that they're making. And I'm like, you know what? We have so much fun when we're together. I'm getting ready to go to Bahamas with these people in a couple of weeks. Like, this is the best gig I've ever had. I didn't even talk about that. There's free trips. They pay for cars. I could go on and on, but I'm telling you, you're watching this for a reason. So give it a shot and see what happens. You just might surprise yourself. Okay, does anybody have any questions? So I'm going to come up for air now. Guys, I'm from New Jersey. I talk really fast, so I apologize. Maybe you can like rewatch it on half speed or something. But does anybody have any questions? If you're on Instagram, type them. If you're on Zoom, you can unmute yourself and ask me a question. Otherwise, I'll let everybody carry on with the rest of their night. But go back to the person that invited you on this call if you still have questions, and get them answered and make a decision. I hope it's yes, and that you join us, and we'll be welcoming you to the team and the company, because it's really the best community that I've ever been a part of. So I don't see anything coming through. So Have a great night, everybody. Bye.